So there's all these people talking about the ascension and how we're shifting from 3D to 5D. And I've heard many people say that everyone will ascend. And that is complete and utter BS. I don't know if people are just trying to be nice or compassionate in their delivery of this information, but that information is absolutely not correct. In order to ascend, you have to do the work. You have to make a conscious choice that you are going to ascend. And you have to make a conscious choice that you are going to be a productive, compassionate, loving individual in your ascension process. And it doesn't happen once you ascend. It happens now. So if you are in a position where you're just like trapped in negativity, you're grumpy, you're not happy, you're not fulfilled, you're not living your best life, taking care of yourself, taking care of others where necessary, being compassionate, being kind, being loving, following the rules, even when the rules don't necessarily make sense right now, and we know there's a lot of that going on. Attacking people, that would not be a good thing right now if you want ascension. Ascension is going to happen for the people who are doing the work, for the people who have a desire to ascend. Not for everyone. Those that do not do the work, those that do not put in the time and the effort, and by that I mean really looking at yourself honestly. Are you a good person? Do you have a desire to make a change in the world? Do you want to see people happy and prosperous? Or are you talking crap behind everybody's back, or talking about this person and what they're doing wrong and how they're doing it backwards or upside down or sideways? Are you trapped in negativity? Are you depressed? Maybe you have a demon? I can guarantee you anybody with a demon is not ascending. This is something that you have to decide you want to do. And you have to decide it like a year ago, maybe 2 years ago. You should be well on your way of being a person worthy of ascending. It will not be for everyone. And that's also true of people. Some people do not want to ascend. They have no desire. They want to stay trapped in the 3D matrix. They want to stay right where they are, doing exactly what they've been doing, whether it's positive or not. Those people are not going to ascend. So to say that everybody's going to ascend is not correct. It's not true. And anybody who has contact with their guides, the divine realm, knows that is not true. Or they're not asking the question. My guides are telling me, not true. You want to ascend, you do the work. You make the decision that you want to ascend. and you become the person who is capable of ascension. And ascension is not just going to happen. It's something that you have to work at. You have to raise your vibration. You have to become a very high vibrational person. That means meditation. That means diet. That means exercise. That means love. That means compassion. Even when compassion is not necessarily warranted, you still need to have compassion. Teaching others, helping others, making, changes to your life if you are not on that path. If you're not a person who deserves to ascend, you won't be ascending. I'm sorry, you will not be ascending. You have to make the choice, and then you have to do the work. Dark night of the soul, looking at your shadows, crying, healing. Healing is the number one thing that is connected to ascension, because you cannot ascend if you have wounds. You can't treat people properly if you have wounds. You don't even treat yourself properly if you have wounds. So you have to be willing to really look at yourself, connect with your guides, take their advice, look at how you're living your life and where you need to change and adjust. And if you do that, and do the work, then you will ascend. But if you don't, if you sit on the couch and you watch, I don't know what you whatever you watch the news maybe, all day long, and don't do anything for yourself, don't do anything for your family, don't make a difference in people's lives, you're going to be sitting there once the ascension's done. You're still going to be sitting there, and you're going to be dealing with the 3D reality. And that is your choice. If that's what you want, then I say stay on your path. But if you are looking forward to an ascension, I say get up, get meditating, meet your guides, start looking at your wounds, your healing that you need to do in order to be the kind of person who deserves to ascend. There is a large amount of need for people who will ascend, who are capable of helping other human beings, helping the planet, helping the angelic realm, helping whoever. Those people are being called, and those people are going to ascend because they have worked, most of them for many, many years, to be in a position to ascend. And some of them are just now realizing, hey, I got to get my butt in gear if I want to ascend. And to not ascend is going to be very difficult. So if you think that you are in a position of ascending, you want to really look at yourself. Make sure that you are worthy of it, that you are ready to do the hard work it's going to take, because there's going to be a lot of people left behind. There's going to be a lot of people sitting in the 3D world not knowing what in the hell happened and or how to fix it. And there will be people who will be there to help, but there could be a lot of torment and pain in the meantime. So not everybody's ascending. You got to do the work. And I hope that you are doing the work.